Hello? Is this thing on?
Jesus Christ, what are you doing over there, old man?
No apologies, no safe spaces. This is Savaged Unfiltered. Just the cold, hard, conservative
Hey,
truth.
guys, welcome to the show. So, are we seeing a great betrayal of MAGA? I think that there is no betrayal. I think that these so-called supporters of Donald Trump, the so-called media personalities out there, and I think you know what I'm talking about, Tom.
Yeah, I do. I know.
Yeah. I mean, you got people out there like Tucker Carlson, people out there like Alex Jones, okay, Marjorie Taylor Greene, and countless of others, including the Hodge twins. We could put them on the list as well too. Were they ever for MAGA? Were they ever for the American base? I just don't see that, Tom.
Yeah, they probably were when it all started out, but you know what changes? Money. There's so much money infiltrating, they're buying people off. These people have been bought off. Oh, old man, you don't know what you're talking about. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Money is the big influence right here. And I think all them people have been bought off. Money is flying into their accounts. Oh, no, it's not true. Then open up the books. Let's see.
Yeah.
That's what I believe.
Yeah, I agree with you. I really do. I agree with you. Like where to start? First it started out with the fracture, I guess if you want to call it that, of these so-called MAGA supporters and supporters of President Trump, which I don't think they ever were. I think they were, pretend fake MAGA elites and more or less sheep's clothing, leftist clothing. You know what I mean?
Agree. Yep.
And yeah, crazy stuff.
When you start dealing with personalities like this that are out up front in the public on TV, doing their podcasts and all this and that, what the bottom line is, they're trying to make money. They're making money. They're not doing it for free. They're making money. Their whole goal is to make money. And if they can make money going against Trump and saying what they do, like I've noticed, like Megyn Kelly now is starting to go that way.
I noticed that. Yeah.
And it's all about the green. Where's the money? There's no loyalty. There's no loyalty when you start throwing money around. Nobody knows loyalty now. Loyalty is out the door. Kick it out the door, and here's a few $100,000 to go with you. That's what it is, man. It's money. I'm telling you. These people they're not, and they're trading on they're betraying their own inner self. They're betraying themselves.
Yeah.
They're throwing themselves to the pigs. The Bible says, don't throw your pearls to the pigs. That's exactly what they are doing.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. I mean, you brought in Megyn Kelly. Megyn Kelly, folks. All right. I thought kind of surprised me in a little bit, with certain words that she said this past week on her podcast, The Megyn Kelly Show. She went into some really, really surprising rhetoric towards Donald Trump, right? Where she's getting very frustrated with him. Did you see that clip?
But the thing is, though, Michael, go back to the first debate on his first run for presidency. She doesn't like Trump. She didn't like Trump at all. She slammed him about Rosie O'Donnell and all that right remember that first debate he had?
Yeah, I remember that.
She has not been a fully committed person in MAGA. She hasn't been. She's going where the money's going.
Well, apparently she's getting frustrated, guys. Check this clip out with Megyn Kelly.
sick of this shit. I'm sick of it. Can't he just behave like a normal human? I mean, honestly, like the president, 3D chess, shut up. Fucking shut up about that shit. You don't threaten to wipe out an entire civilization. We're talking about civilians just casually in a social media post. You know?
To say about that.
Just casually put it in a social media
Yeah.
post. It's okay if you put it on a social media post, but don't say it in front of the world.
You know what? I got something to say about that. And it really ticked me off when she said that, because it's like, where were you when the Khamenei and those Islamic terrorists are threatening millions of Americans that they're going to kill Americans and all that? Were you going, oh, they shouldn't say that? Oh, it hurts our feelings. You know what? Trump is talking to them like they talk to us.
Mm.
And there's something about when you deal with bullies, if you're going to when you deal with bullies, you have to be a bully. That's it. How do you battle against somebody that's a barbarian, the barbarian people? Like, you go back into the Renaissance and all that, the barbarians were coming in and wiping out people in England. You know what England had to do? They had to become more barbaric than the people they were fighting. You have to be more aggressive, have to be more barbaric than the barbarics you're fighting after. The difference between the two, though, is like the Islamic terrorists, the Islamic regimes, they can't turn it off. They're always going to be like that. But you take somebody like Trump who can turn it on and say, you know what, you bastards? I'm going to clean you off the face of the earth. You know, but when it's all said and done, he can turn it off. He can turn it off. He can stop being that way. But when he said that, I was going, yes, you got to fight fire with fire.
You know, there was a comment that she even went to even further in her show earlier this week, right? Megyn Kelly. And I mean, I'm going to admit, I actually liked Megyn. You know, I thought she was coming into reality. She was understanding where our country was going, okay, because we were starting to get more involved with putting our country first. And then she had that on stage chemistry with Mrs. Kirk, Erica. And I thought everything was peachy and clean. But apparently, she fucking swallowed the woke pill, folks. Another one that bites the dust. You know what I mean, Tom?
I think what she swallowed was a production company coming in and saying, look, if we want to increase revenue here, we better start attacking Trump, because that's where the money's at. That's what happened. It's all rooted in money, Michael. I swear, that's my humble opinion. It's all rooted in money, and they want money. That's why they're doing it. That's why they're doing it.
You think so? I mean, I don't know.
I do think so. I do think so.
Obviously, it's about money, but I mean, again, wow.
Soros is buying these people off. I'm telling you. He's
one by one. Yeah. Obviously. Yeah. Yeah, one by one.
There's no other explanation to it, because, you know, it's just like Tucker Carlson, man. I thought that guy was smart. He's turning out to be a moron. You know, he's turning out to be a moron. You know, he's getting right up there with Jimmy Kimmel. He's getting right up there with the nighttime guys. That's exactly where they're heading. They're heading to be with them.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that's my opinion.
Definitely, folks. The woke pill is in existence. Right. Don't swallow it, folks. Don't be like Tucker and Marjorie and Alex Jones, because, oh my God, you just made you just made a prime example of what we are seeing in the country with this George Soros funded regime. Okay. They're giving the pill away like it's fucking candy.
Yes, they are.
They're all swallowing it like it's Kool-Aid, man.
Everybody's out on the dance floor dancing to the music, and he's up there with the hands full, throwing that woke pill right out to the crowd.
That's right.
It's a new drug, everybody. It's a new drug.
It's apparently. I mean, when is it going to go away? You know, I don't know. I hope it goes away soon because hell, this is starting to be worse than COVID-19. I mean, literally, this is an actual disease of a virus in this country where it's affecting everybody's mindset.
The more successful Trump gets, and he's successful, the more successful he gets, the hotter they turn that flame up. It's not going to go away, and it's not going to get better. They're just going to keep turning the heat up. These people are going to go belligerent. You know, they're losing their minds. And until we start putting people in jail and putting people in and put them in straight jackets and throw them in padded cells.
You said that many times. I truly believe that they belong in
I do too.
Unique cells, more or less.
Yeah.
More or less. Guys, before we continue with the show, I do want to direct your attention. Guys, we are sponsored by a very, very awesome company called Bucked Up Energy. Guys, don't be average. Be savage. Okay?
Yeah.
And check them out today by using this promo code SAVAGED1 at checkout. You're going to get 20% off on us to you, the consumer, right? By going over to buckedup.com. And this promo code, guys, is good for just about everything on there. It's good for their nutrition pills, their powder, their supplements, their merchandise, everything, folks, everything, including my nice ladies out there. They have female products for you. You want to go to the gym and get some muscles? Sure. Shit. They have it over there too. Check them out today, guys. Proud partnership of the Savaged Unfiltered show. So, you know, all these great companies coming out here, you know, like
I love the label. Black Hand.
Yeah.
I love that.
I actually tried that, and I'm telling you right now, Tom, strength you could feel, they ain't fucking lying, man.
Really?
Oh my God. I had to like, whoa. Shit, calm down there, Michael. Let's take it down in small doses. You know what I mean?
You had people coming up going, easy, Arnold, easy.
That's right. So let's talk a little bit about Meghan. Where is she going wrong with this, Tom?
I'm so disappointed in her because I was a big Meghan
Really?
fan. Yeah, I was. But I mean, I always took her with a grain of salt, though. I took all those people with grains of salt. You know, I was a Tucker Carlson fan when he was on Fox and that. Yeah, I was.
Sure.
The only one I wasn't was that knucklehead. What was that guy that you just said, knucklehead? He just Alex Jones.
Conspiracy nut job, the one with the tinfoil hat.
Alex Jones, I have never been a fan. I've always looked at him and went, "That's a nutcase right there." He's a nutcase.
But before we get on to Alex, let's listen to more delusional of the supposed MAGA elites here, guys, which I think they're all full of shit. Check this out.
Don't be mad, her president won.
Get off the plantation! White people want to come off the plantation! Get off the plantation! You be like that white man coming, you ain't that white man. You ain't that freaky man. Oh, good boy. Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
This woman is not. I mean, I give credit to that woman that young black woman, right, raising her flag. Everything is red, white, and blue. She's supporting her country. She's supporting her people. She's supporting her president. She's supporting everything that this country is known for, right? Liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
Yes.
What the fuck is wrong with these people out there, man?
I don't know. But, you know, that brought to mind another thing that I have noticed and I've observed is how everybody's saying that MAGA's dying out, MAGA's dying out. On the contrary, I'm seeing more and more people leaving the Democrat Party and turning to conservative. I'm seeing it. They're going from left, they're turning into right, and they're out there. But you know, they're hard to find because they're not making that known. They're not saying that. They're not going to publish that. The media is definitely not going to tell you people are leaving the Democrat Party and going to the GOP. You know, they're not telling you that the people are leaving the left and going to the conservatives. They're not telling you, but if you look, it's there, and I see it all the time. So,
yeah, I think the problem here with the country is the people that are angry. First and foremost, I really don't think they're truly angry. And the reason why I say this, folks, is because I see a lot of theatrics in here.
yeah,
A lot of like stage type of performance by these agitators that are literally like small time, like little social media influencers that like want to go to a hot zone, you know, like a rally or like that video I just posted with No Kings protest, which was actually about a week and a half ago now. And actually took that video from that creator on TikTok in Florida. And, you know, I think the problem is like they're doing it for attention. They want to stir up the pot for like some really, really quick together, like theatrics type of stuff. You know what I mean? Like that's what I see it. I don't. Yeah, they may be angry, but I don't know. I just see like a bunch of actors, to be honest with you.
I asked the people, why are you angry? Why are you angry? Well, you know, because Trump. Yeah, but why are you angry at Trump? What has he done?
They can't give you an answer.
No,
yeah, they can't give you an answer.
They can't. And I tell them, I said, the only reason you're angry is because you have been told to be angry. You've been told to be angry. You're not thinking for yourself. You're brainwashed. You're being told to be angry, and thus you are for no reason whatsoever. And that's the honest to God truth.
You think so? I don't know.
I do too. I think so. Yeah.
I mean, we're trying to look for answers, to be honest with you. All of us are. I mean, we're out there. We're trying to figure out what the hell is wrong with these people. Like, why do they act like this? Like seriously, man. Like people like this Nimrod in this image here, right? She's like, I only date black guys. You got Robert Downey Jr. Thank God. Who the hell would want that thing every morning? Jesus.
I seen a video. I seen a video of that, and they said, I only date black guys. And then the video cuts to a black guy and goes, I'm a black guy, and I'm here to say we are going to pass. You can go and look for the Oriental people. And then an Oriental person comes up and goes, speaking on behalf of the Asian community, we're going to pass you over to the Mexicans. And then the Mexican guy comes up and
shit.
We don't want nothing to do with that.
They're going around a fucking salad dish, man. Jesus.
We're going to give you back to the white people, you know.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, it is
But
hilarious.
Michael, I think I stand on this. People are going to say it's a conspiracy theory, but I stand on this. A lot of these people that are out there, ask them. Yeah. Brainwashing people, man, because no one knows what's in that shot.
No.
You people are getting shots. You don't know what's being given. It's affecting you, and it
has to be. It has to be like
it's like a brainwashing type thing, getting in there and wagging your brain out.
Try talking to somebody that hasn't taken the COVID vaccine, and I'm almost certain you will get normal behavior.
You're talking to one.
Hold on, Tom. Throughout the entire see, Tom didn't hear that part. Throughout the entire conversation, right? If I have a conversation with you, we could have a normal conversation. Sure, we'll have like a little, bit of
Yeah.
disbelief and maybe opinions and stuff like that, and just like any normal human being would have.
That's a normal debate.
But I'm not ready to fucking choke them out
I'm
like
not
these
ready to
crazy
kill you.
people would do. No.
Yeah.
These
I'm not
people
saying
are
I'm going
insane.
to pull out a gun and shoot you. I'm not going to stab you. You
Yeah.
know? No, but you're talking to one that's I've never had the vaccine, never had a booster shot. Don't get them. Don't get them. I don't believe in them.
No.
Never had a flu shot either. Don't get them.
That's good. I'm glad you haven't had that. I mean,
people say, well, how sick have you been? Haven't. I haven't been sick. I mean, yeah, I might have a cold or something every now and then. They go, well, how are you able to do that? I go, I stay away from sick people.
Right? Common sense, folks. You don't need a fucking college degree to figure that out.
But these people are mental.
Oh, there's something wrong with them.
And I think that you can route it, you can chase it back, and you can chase it back to the shots that everybody's getting.
Yeah, definitely. Now, I want to talk about this latest comment coming out of Tucker Carlson. That's right. Tucker is now saying that Donald Trump may actually be the Antichrist.
Oh, Jesus.
God, Tucker on X. Yeah. He put that out on his fucking social feed.
He wouldn't know anything biblical than the cats running around in my yard. This guy's a nutcase. He has become a nutcase. Totally become a nutcase.
Yeah. So I mean, where did he go wrong? Right? Like, let's get into the time frame a little bit with Tucker, right? On a short note, right? During 2016, Tucker was like, he showed heavy support for the president, Donald Trump, back in 2016 when he first ran. Going into 2020, the support was still there.
Yep.
Right around 2023, 2024, you seen Tucker go in the other direction.
Check his bank account.
What happened?
Check his bank account.
Yeah.
Who's gotten into his pocket? Who's filling his pockets with money? I swear that money is the root of all evil. And that's it right there. He wants the money. He wants the fame. He's climbed up that progressive. And that's why I got my eye on you, Michael. I don't want you to get too popular, because if you start getting too crazy and you start acting too weird, I might have to go to Atlanta and pay you a personal visit.
You might have to fly over here and knock me upside the head and get some sense into me, for goodness sakes.
No, but you see what I'm saying? I mean, it's I think people like him, man, he's wanting the fame, he wants all that fame, the money, and the glory. He wants to be it all. And how are you going to get that nowadays? You got to go against Trump. See, they want that. They want all that attention and fame and glory coming from the left.
You're onto something, old man. You are. You're definitely onto something. Guys, stick around. We'll be right back after these short words, guys. Don't go anywhere.
Before we get back into the absolute madness of today's episode, I've got to talk to you guys about the powerhouse fueling the show today. We are officially sponsored by DraftKings. Look, you guys know how we play it here at the Savaged Unfiltered show. We don't do participation trophies, and we definitely don't play it safe. That's why DraftKings is the only place we're hitting when the games are on. If you're just sitting on the couch watching the clock run out, you're doing it wrong. Right now, DraftKings is putting the control back in your hands. Whether you're into the spread, the over/under, or you're building those massive same-game parlays that turn a maybe into a holy crap, the app is seamless. It's fast, it's secure, and most importantly, it's easy to get your hands on your winnings. No jumping through hoops. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app right now. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 8778-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. First-time customers only. 18 plus, 21 plus in most states. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after issuance. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for full terms and eligibility.
All right, guys, back to the show. Yeah, check out DraftKings, guys. The company is amazing. Amazing, guys. I use them from time to time. And let me just say, I was on DraftKings like last weekend for the game, Tom, and I came out with like $400, man.
Woo!
Yeah. Might have to take you out.
Man.
Might have to take you out to dinner next time I'm up there in your neck of the woods. I'm telling you, right? Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Jeez.
So the left is going crazy. The great betrayal of Donald Trump, but is he taking it, on a serious note? No. He said that in his campaign trail that, this was bound to happen, with these people, supposed MAGA supporters. You're bound to see some people, fucking fly out of the cuckoo's nest every now and then.
What's funny is, the people that are leaving, and that's why the left is jumping on this bandwagon that MAGA's falling apart, is because of people like Tucker Carlson, Megyn Kelly, Candace Owens. But the normal people out on the street, the people voting, we're not going anywhere. We like what we're seeing, and we're behind him. That's it. It's still moving. It's still moving forward. I mean, didn't they just have an election in Georgia? Didn't they have an election in Georgia?
Yes, yes, they did.
The guy that backed that Trump was back and won, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but see, that's what I'm saying is that we got these little elections coming up, and the conservatives are winning. The left is running scared to death because midterms. Everybody's going, oh, the Democrats are going to win in the midterms. They've got a big blue wave coming. Bullshit. And they know it. And that's why they're turning up the heat. That's why they're running scared, because even CNN had a report here not too long ago that said it's not looking good for the Democrats in the midterms.
Yeah.
No, it's not. You know why? Because people are seeing through all this crap.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, check out this video my team put together, guys, with all these personalities literally losing their fucking mindsets, guys. Check this out.
I am officially in the twilight zone right now.
I am sick of this shit.
I can't take it anymore. That's where I'm at.
Would any other American president have ever threatened to wipe out 91 million people? I don't think Reagan did that at the height of the Cold War.
I guess.
Threatening to destroy an entire civilization forever is clearly an act of war.
This is a mega disaster.
That is cataclysmic for the world.
God. I'm sick of it.
Look at Megyn.
We need
I'm sick of it.
Permanent end to Donald Trump's reckless war of choice.
My God, what's it going to take? Trump ending the world?
Good grief, man.
I can't stand this guy anymore. I can't stand the lies anymore.
Donald Trump lies every single day. Clearly, he's not telling the truth.
Clearly.
Can't he just behave like a normal human?
A lion doesn't concern himself with the opinions of a sheep.
Nobody
fucks with Donald Trump.
That's right.
People. Get the hell out of here.
Get out of here.
Donald Trump does the fucking.
That's right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Nobody fucks with Donald Trump.
With Donald Trump.
In my work career that I had, my working life, I worked with hundreds of Donald Trumps. I worked with these construction workers, these welders, these blue collar people. And that's what Donald Trump is. And these people are freaking out because he says this or he says that. You've never been exposed to a construction team, a construction crew. Some of the most honest people he ever met, because they're into their work, they do quality work, and he talks just like them. And I got to be honest with you, that's why I like him. He doesn't pull any punches. He's not bowing down to the king of Saudi Arabia. Oh, kiss my. Let me kiss your hand. Oh, Obama. Oh.
That's what Tucker said. Tucker says, "How dare he mock the Islamic faith?" Okay, he said that.
Sorry.
He said that, folks. Go over to his Twitter account. He made a whole video about it. So we're not allowed to mock that. So if he mocked the Judeo-Christian faith, how would you take that, Tucker?
He wouldn't say a word.
Oh no, he wouldn't fucking say damn. No, he wouldn't say anything. Would not say a damn thing of it. But no, he actually said that. Actually said that. I find that very, very odd in some way.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, they're losing their minds. Literally losing their minds.
The thing is with Trump, when Trump says stuff, you know, I take it. I take what he says. I mean, he says things, and see, Trump is a master of manipulating the media.
Oh,
he's a master of smoke screens. He'll say something.
Smoke and mirrors, baby. That's what it is.
Smoke and mirrors. He'll say something to get everybody. He'll say, "Look over there." Everybody's looking over there, and then he's doing this. Okay.
I think that's the problem with these people. They can't figure them out. Some of the obviously the supposed greatest media journalist personalities in the industry, like Tucker and fucking Alex, they can't figure them out, and it's driving them nuts.
No. And the one thing he's doing different this year than this term than he did his first term is he's not telling anybody shit.
No,
he's got his people he talks to, but he ain't talking to anybody.
It's driving him nuts. I know it's driving Alex crazy.
Yeah.
Alex doesn't even know what to do anymore. I mean, look at poor Alex right here. Look at him, right? I mean, I'm losing ratings. That's probably why he's going the way he's going, folks.
I told you, money. He's going to go against Trump for the money.
Yeah.
But, you know, going back to my thing about, and I think this thing about fighting barbarics, you have to be more barbaric than they are. I think that comes from that war book that everybody, you know, that people used to read.
Sure.
And you know, written by the Japanese guy. Anyway, see that's why Trump. But see, look at what Trump's done lately. Look at his kidnapping of the guy from Venezuela. How he went in and took out Gaddafi, not Gaddafi, but the Khomeini. You know, look at the stuff he's done. So now he set the stage. So now when he tells them, he can't quite get him to do what he wants them to do. So now he comes out and says, "I will wipe you off the face of this earth." And they're going, "Oh my God."
He said that.
He might do that.
You had Tucker and you had Alex Jones like literally tag teaming in the comments where they were like, "How dare you say that? Do you think you're God? Like, isn't that what he fucking campaigned on for like the last 10, 12 years, Tucker? Putting America first. If you're going to be in the White House, okay? Yeah. And you're sitting in the Oval Office as the president of the United States, okay? And you do not use stern vocabulary in your demeanor, the rest of the world is not going to take you seriously. They're going to look at you like the previous president we had in the Oval Office, Joe Biden, and they're going to laugh at you.
Trump has always been a peace through strength guy, always. And that's exactly what he's doing right now.
Yeah.
Peace through strength.
Yeah.
See, that's that part when I told you, when you be more barbaric than the barbarians, we can back off. We can go be peaceful.
Yeah.
We can go be peaceful. The barbarians can't.
Yeah.
So what do you do with them? You wipe them out. Humanity has been like this and been following this stuff from the beginning of humanity. That's how everybody fought wars. Who won the wars? The more barbaric people won the wars.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
That's how wars are won. I mean, you know, you can talk and say how bad things were in Europe during World War II. with the Nazis and all this and that. Yeah, they were brutal. Yeah, but you know why we beat them? Because we started being more brutal than them. That's the fact.
That's right. Absolutely. Yeah.
That doesn't follow the Hollywood picture of, oh, with the Allies, we were good. No, we weren't. Look what happened in South Pacific. If you go back and look at the South Pacific, Japan, they were brutal. How we got control, how we started fighting back, we were even more brutal than them.
And nothing wrong with being brutal and making literally an example of that you will not take shit lightly.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what Donald Trump is doing. He is literally delivering all the promises that he made during his campaign, and they can't take it, Tom. They're going crazy.
No, because we haven't had a president like this since George Washington. You think he was nice? You think George Washington was going, well, now we can't talk nasty to them. We don't want to hurt their feelings. No, he's everybody in the boats. We're crossing this river and we're wiping them out.
That's right. Yeah, he was on that damn little boat, that little paddle boat crossing the yeah. It got me going down memory lane. And Tom, it's been about maybe almost 35 years, 40 years since I've been in grammar school. So you get the, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I know.
But check out this video, guys. More craziness. Oh my God. Like, when is it going to go away?
How do we 25th Amendment attack?
The problem is to get the 25th Amendment, it's harder than impeachment. You have to get 2/3 of the House and 2/3 of the Senate.
So what do we do?
Tackle Trump and let him pretend he's president and publicly report that he's going through a health issue and Vance take over. It literally needs to be something like that. It's that bad.
What? It's that bad? Are you seriously like demented, Alex? Like, how do you go? Hold on, Tom. I know you're fired up, buddy. But how do you go from kissing the president's ass like literally less than a year ago, okay, and trying to, in your words, I'm trying to help the president of the United States go against this radical regime that we have from Joe Biden. How do you go from that to now trying to invoke the 25th Amendment? How do you do that? I don't understand how that works.
If you think about it, though, they tried that in his first term, too.
You got a 25th Amendment in his ass.
Yeah. But no, when you start saying, man, we might want to do that 25th Amendment on Biden. Oh, he's solid. He's solid. His faculties are all there. What do you say about that, Biden? Yeah,
what's his comments going to be next week on InfoWars, or even tomorrow in InfoWars? I kind of regret voting for Donald Trump. After this, he's putting us into genocide. That's right, folks. He's putting us into genocide.
That's next. Yeah, he'll change. He out of everybody, he's definitely going for money.
That's right.
Alex Jones is in so much debt. I mean, he's hurting.
They're trying to wipe us out, folks. The damn lizard people, I'm telling you. It's the lizard people.
And if you read in between the lines, he's saying, I need to make more money, damn it. I got all these bills to pay. I got lawyers to pay and all this shit. I need to go after Trump so I can get that left money.
That's where it's going at. I mean, seriously.
Honestly, though, Michael, do you think it's weighing? Do you think this is all turning people over on the street, out on the street, the voters, the guys, the blue collar people, the moms and dads that are working?
I don't think so. Do you? I don't.
No. And like I said, I think the opposite is happening. I think more people are turning to Trump now, but we're not hearing that because the media is not going to say that.
They're only going to report when they want to. Guys, before we continue with the show, I do want to make an announcement here, guys. We are going to be on Ride Time Radio. That's right, our music label, Savage Army. That's right, guys. We'll be featured on Ride Time Radio with the Jim Rock Show. That's right. So check us out. I believe it was at the 17th, right? The 17th?
Yes, that
Correct?
show will drop on the 17th.
That will be on the 17th, guys. All the information can be listed on ridetimeradio.com with Tom's show here, the Jim Rock Show. And you can catch that on 90.4 FM and 96 FM on the Canary Islands or on Ride Time Radio. So I appreciate that. Thank you very much, Tom, for featuring the music through my good buddy Tools and Company with his music there, Trigger Down, and many, many great music sensations on his album. First album, by the way. And yeah, good stuff.
We're going to be playing all 7 cuts from that album. It's not like people don't think what did Michael do to get the old man? The old man listened to all that music. He talked with his boss at Ride Time Radio, Adam Steele. And Adam Steele, I sent him one of the songs, and I get a thing back from Adam saying, "Rock him out, baby."
Yeah, what did he say? Like, did he like the music? Obviously, I mean, he's letting you air it.
He told me to rock it out. That to me is saying you like it. Yeah,
I guess that's a thumbs up then, right?
That's a thumbs up, baby.
Okay. So I appreciate that. Listen to the music over there on the 17th of this month, guys, on the Jim Rock Show, ridetimeradio.com, guys. Can't say more than enough. Thank you very much, Tom, for what you did there. Tell Mr. Steele I appreciate it and everything else. Yeah, thank you. But back to the show. So
thanks for the plug. Thanks for the plug for the
radio. You're welcome. You're welcome. Hey, thank you for airing not only Tools' music, but the damn music label through my company here. So I appreciate the hell out of it. Thank you. Yeah, can't say more than enough. So I mean, wow, I'm blown away. I really am. But just the madness in this country. The radical RINOs are coming out in full force. My God.
Yeah, we have got to get out, and we got to get voting. We got to get voting in those midterms, because our goal should be to get rid of these so-called RINOs, these Republicans in name only, get them out of Congress and get new, fresh, hardcore conservatives in. That's what we got to do. We got to get there and vote them in. We got to get and vote and turn it around. We got to show them that, no, we're not a dying breed. As a matter of fact, we're going to have more of the House representatives than we have right now. Yeah.
Now, speaking of radical RINOs, guys, I put this graphic up on the broadcast for a reason. Now, I hate to be the Mr. Grinch of media. I really do, folks. I do not like being the Grinch of media, okay? But when people challenge me on social media, I have to put the challenge back. I do. And I'm going to go there, folks. I really am. I'm going to share something from X here, okay, that you're going to see. Okay, let's share it right now. We'll put it up on the main screen here. Here is basically a prime example of what is going on here in the media world on X. Look what they're doing here. So I put out this here. Let me click on this so you can see why this guy is putting this little meme here. Okay, we'll scroll up here. I had fun with the 4 lunatics. I put this image in here, and literally, I must have struck a nerve or something with the left or the RINOs. They're the same damn thing. So I put this up about 2 hours ago, folks. Literally 2 hours ago, right? The 4 lunatics that swallowed the woke pill, right? You got lovely Tucker Carlson. Candace Owens looks like she hasn't combed her hair in about years. And then Marjorie Taylor Greene, and then Megyn Kelly there in the center, right? And as soon as I put this neurotic guy, right, a supposed Baptist Christian, okay, nothing under the sun, God above all else, then memes. Oh, okay. So if he had a sense of humor, I like that last part, right, where it says memes. If he had a sense of humor, he would understand that's all in great fun. But apparently, he's sensitive. So he has to put this here. No, it's the children. I'm not out of touch. And then let's go more what he says, right? Oh, he's responding to my video that we put out, right? That nice little package.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for your support, by the way.
Yeah, thanks.
Calling me a snowflake, right? Emoji laugh. Bro, I've done harder things than you can imagine. Far from a snowflake, I voted for Trump at 24. I'm about as far right-wing as you can get. Dude is a traitor and a Zionist slave. He kept his promises, all right, to his Israeli masters. First of all, Donald Trump is not backed or owned by any foreign nation, you Nimrod.
No.
Is it okay to support our ally known as Israel? You're damn right there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, we've got commitments. We've made promises.
These people are psychotic. Oh, and there's more here. You're welcome there, Pappy, right? I'm giving you like some free airtime here, right? You think this is a flex. He's losing the info war. More and more people are waking up to his Zionist policies. Try as you might, he cannot win. Christ is king. Oh, okay.
What does that have to do with it?
Yeah, exactly. What the hell does that have to do with it? It's just more delusional, like sideshow fucking commentary on fucking X. I deal with this shit all the time.
I know. So do I.
And then when you actually call out the bullshittery, Tom actually came up with a word earlier this week. If you checked out our regular Spotify episode, we actually did a whole fucking episode on that. What'd you call that word again, Tom?
Well, the people are dipshitiots.
That's right.
Dipshitiots.
That's right. Which Tom actually said this, and I'll say this on the air. Tom actually thought I suffered from dipshitia, which I don't. But
that's what dipshitiots have is dipshitia.
I think some of the left and the radical RINOs have dipshitia. Yes.
They do.
Yes.
They do. So. They're a dipshit and an idiot at the same time. Dipshitiots.
But apparently he's not favored by MAGA. When you even had your own. Yeah, look at this. I mean, yeah.
I know.
A recent polling, right, of approval for President Trump. Even the far left media outlets are admitting that the respect is there. 100% of MAGA GOP approval. That's the highest.
If I'm not mistaken, that's CNN right there.
That is CNN. That's actually correct. And look, I know you can't see the number on the right there where the disapproval, folks. That's a 0.
Yeah.
That's not even a number 1.
That's a 0.
It's a 0, folks.
Oh, but listen to Alex Jones. Oh, you know what? If you're listening to Alex Jones, you got a mental problem anyway. I mean, that guy is Looney Tunes.
And that source actually, hold on, Tom. I don't mean to cut you off, but no, you're good. That source, that's no, you're fired up. Go ahead. He's probably got to take some blood pressure pills after he's done with this. No. That source came from NBC.
Oh, is it NBC?
It's an NBC poll. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'll put it up there for you again so you can see it. See the source where it says NBC News
NBC.
poll?
Yeah, I got you.
That's the NBC poll. Yeah.
But they aired that on CNN.
They did air it on CNN, but they took that poll from NBC. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
which is still just as shocking.
It is shocking. Even the president has to, question some of the radical media outlets out there, guys. Check this out.
And everyone saying, "Oh, it's Trump losing MAGA." No, I'm not losing MAGA. MAGA loves what I'm doing. And CNN did a poll of MAGA voters, a big poll, very important poll. Harry. And he went on, he said, "This is amazing. 100% support." He said, "I've never had a 100% poll at anything before." And do you support Trump, MAGA people, which is, by the way, mostly Republican. And if you look, I would say MAGA makes up a majority, like about 95% of the Republican Party, all right? So they went out, they did a poll, and CNN came back 100% support. So they support what we're doing, but they would like to see it end and come back. But remember, wars last years. We're in there for 34 days. and we've obliterated a very powerful country in 34 days. Yeah, if it were up to me, I'd like to keep the oil. I just don't think the people in the United States would really understand.
There you go.
That's it, huh? That's it. That's it from the old man. He's a one-man army on that word there. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
There's nothing more to say than that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Trump. I said a long time ago that what this country needed was a businessman to come in and run the country, and that's what we have in Trump. And he's running it exactly like any guy that took over a big major company is doing a company. I mean, because they understand money, they understand debt, they understand how to clear things up and cut costs and all that. And he's just doing what I had always hoped and prayed that he would do.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I mean, you even have Gene Simmons, literally Gene Simmons. This man is like, he doesn't like to get into politics. I mean, he's like Dolly Parton. I mean, literally, they're not one to get into politics. But Gene Simmons did challenge, the Hollywood woke crowd over there, including Ben Stiller, that made some remarks too. And this is what Gene Simmons has to say. You're going to really enjoy this. It's about 4 minutes, but I'm not going to air the whole thing, guys. You can check on my X feed, which I actually did post, guys. Check this out.
Personally, I've never had a bad thing happen to me. I haven't had a bad day in my life, not since I came to the Promised Land. And let me tell you something, everybody points to Israel. And yes, I'm proud I'm being there. But the Promised Land is America. In America, Protestants and Catholics live next door to each other. In Ireland, not so good. In the Middle East, Israelis and Arabs don't get along with each other. Over here, everything's fine. The gift that America has given the world is a sort of I can't put it into words. There's a magic here that exists nowhere else in the world. I'm embarrassingly patriotic about this country. I would, see, it's starting to happen. Before we came to America, my mother and I stood in front of the American consulate. My mother was very beautiful, so he put her at the beginning of the line. I saw him, and so we went to the front of the line, and I was a little boy. I didn't know what was going on. And he's trying to tell her that she's been accepted to come to America. But my mother couldn't speak English, so he says, do you speak, she couldn't speak English. And they're trying to connect.
Yeah, guys,
so
like I said, it's about a 4-minute video. You guys could check my X feed. Just scroll down. You'll see where the Gene Simmons clip is. Awesome stuff. I even put it on YouTube as a short. But Gene Simmons, you did catch that where he said that, Tom. I am literally embarrassed to say this. I'm paraphrasing a little bit, that I'm patriotic. There's nothing wrong with that.
I also noticed that he was choking up when he was talking about it.
He was choking up because the story was going towards his mother.
Yeah.
Gene Simmons was not, I mean, he wasn't born in America.
No.
Gene Simmons is
he's
Jewish.
An immigrant.
Yeah, he's Jewish. Yeah, I mean, but he's the good immigrant that we are
did it the right
grateful
way.
for. Yes, he came in through the merit-based system. They went through all the documents and eventually he became an American citizen. What the hell is wrong with that? Why do we have to fucking constantly be ridiculed by the left here in America and other foreign freaking entities of the world that we are cruel to immigrants? We're not cruel. We have a law and order based system, folks. The hell is that cruel?
Talk to an immigrant that came through the legal system, and they are thankful that they're in America. They're thankful they did it right, and they don't like illegal aliens. They don't like them because they make it. It's bad. It's a bad scene.
Yeah.
What can you say?
I just don't understand how people act. I don't know why they are the way they are.
I'm totally baffled by the people on the left. I just look at them and shake my head.
Yeah.
And I think you need to be in a straitjacket in a padded room, buddy.
Yeah. I agree with what you're saying. I really do. But like Donald Trump says to the panicants, That's what I'm going to call these people, the panicans.
That's a good word for them.
I'm sorry, Mr. Trump, right? Mr. President, I'm going to steal this from you. No panicans. We are very, very calm. He's talking about us, not them. That's right, Mr. President. That's right.
We're very calm, and we can be brutal when we need to be.
That's right.
But then we can go back and be calm again.
That's right. Shh. No panicans. Shh.
No panicans.
No panicans. We don't want panicans in this country. We don't want people that fucking melt under pressure. That's right. You know the song. Under pressure. Under pressure. Yeah. God, give me some fucking drums or something, Tim.
Yeah, baby.
God, Jessica, you got some drums over there? I know we got them somewhere in the studio. But anyway, no. I mean, literally, no pressure. No pressure. Like the ghost from Scrooge, Bill Murray. Niagara Falls, Frankie Angel.
And the thing is they can be as radical in that as they want, but they're never gonna change anything that's going on. They're not gonna change Donald Trump's mind, and they're not gonna change any of his followers' minds, really. No one's gonna change my mind. They can say all they want about Trump. He talks mean, he talks tough. Yes.
Good. I want him to.
Yes, he does.
But I want him to. I don't want him to talk like this, like Joe Biden. We got to ricochet. Remember that fucking gibberish that he was coming out of his mouth? He was trying to fucking take down like an ice cream cone, and he was saying it properly. Yeah, I don't want him to talk like that. I want him to talk with fucking muscle, for God's sakes.
Or don't talk like Obama, where he's saying, "Oh, we apologize. We're sorry." He went on that apology tour. Remember?
Yeah,
going around and apologizing to everybody.
Yeah. I apologize for being. He got everybody to say that we apologize for being white. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Jesus. God, what are we going to say, folks, on X? I know we're live streaming on X. What are we going to say on X, folks, right? To all my MAGA crowd out there, no panicans. Shh, it's going to be okay.
Shh, no panicans. No panicans.
That's right.
Not to be confused with pelicans.
We don't want them either.
We don't want pelicans either.
Christ, because you'll wind up acting like this. The four lunatics that swallowed the water. Be in a fucking church.
There they are.
God, I know it's going to trigger another fucking snowflake out there that's going to be posting galore on my X feed later, probably.
Hey, maybe you'll hear something from Megan.
Is she allowed out of the fucking nut house?
One flew over the cuckoo nest, people.
That's right.
One flew over the cuckoo nest.
God, the four lunatics. There's going to be a lot more that joins them. I'm sure there is.
Well, Congress is full of them. That's why the Save Act has never passed. You know, because these people are like that. They're not getting his things through Congress like they should be, like they normally do. Yeah. No, our Congress is full of people like this.
Yeah,
full of them.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised that I don't see Harry Sisson in there.
You know why? Because he's a nobody.
This has been a Truth Productions media episode. Thank you for listening.